of dumb, insensitive suburban husband.
Actually, in a suburb of Barn called Pleasuresdorf on the Rhine.
Suburban formality. It's a bit foreign in this neck of the woods, isn't it?
Keep it on the surface streets.
2,000 white people from the suburbs are cruising around downtown.
Yeah, well, we live in the suburbs, but I got my business in town.
You know what I'm saying? Outer suburbs fine.
Antoinette were a slightly crazed suburban woman who wished she were still a teen.
Excitement you've been wanting. You got an escape from a little...
The outer suburb of one among 100 billion galaxies.
It's been called a bunch of suburbs in search of a city.
I don't happen to fit the role of dumb, insensitive suburban husband. You've been trying to lay that crap on me.
Here we are in Germany, actually in a suburb of Barn called Pleasuresdorf on the Rhine, which sounds much...
Hang on in this classroom of yours, old chum. Suburban formality. It's a bit foreign in this neck of the woods, isn't it? Some sort of
Inglewood, girl. Keep it on the surface streets.
All over this great nation of ours, 100,000 white people from the suburbs are cruising around downtown, asking every black person they see, you got any drugs?
Soundless, huh? Yeah, well, we live in the suburbs, but I got my business in town.
Yeah, what's your business?
Get your toe in the market, Dan. You know what I'm saying? Outer suburbs fine. 2-bedroom.
Now looks like Marie Antoinette's boudoir. If Marie Antoinette were a slightly crazed suburban woman who wished she were still a teenager.
You got the thrill back. You got the excitement you've been wanting. You got an escape from a little suburban life by manipulating me.
That is...
Around a very average star in the outer suburb of one among 100 billion galaxies.
Fastest growing city in the nation. It's been called a bunch of suburbs in search of a city. And it's been called the glamour capital.
No, not familiar with Gangnam, the suburb.
It literally means south of the Han River. It was in...
I'm the suburban housewife, sweetheart. You know.
Fine, go.
Of every human being. I choose not the suffocating anesthetic of the suburbs, but the violent jolt of the
You, the ways of the river. Another year in that awful suburb and you'd have been past saving.
Okay, somebody we knew from back in the day. Apparently, he's been missing for 6 months in some affluent suburb.
You know...
The meeting of key members of Al-Shabaab in the suburb of Parklands in this house, here. It belongs to a man...
Awkward. Weird. I don't live in a cave. I live in suburban London. I spend my entire life around people.
Yeah. Torturing innocent dudes in suburbia. What an awesome future.
Might be a 300-pound dude named Chuck who lives in his mama's basement in suburban Detroit.
That's how things really are. You just don't know because you're this pampered little suburban chick.
So are you. You've only been...
That's not what I said.
No?
No.
Yeah, we moved to the suburbs and...
Yeah, for a fresh start.
Changed how?
Forget the Chicago suburbs. Think bigger.
Bigger.
They will attempt to mimic its message and expose the underbelly of suburban America, no matter what the cost.
You live in Charlestown?
No, my father, finally made it out to the suburbs.
What about your mother?
Absolutely. It's about Vietnam. Debbie suffers from suburban existential nausea because of her. It's about whatever you want it to be.
I just, before I forget it. Okay, idea for a song in A minor, possible title, Suburbia. I dream.
Had a great job working for the U.S. nuclear program, pleasant house in the suburbs, a new Cadillac, and a fat little dog.
Grandmother had traveled in making her way from the steppes of Russia to the suburbs of Chicago.
Oh, I think that's right.
Starved of affection? Probably in one of London's outer suburbs.
Outer? Why not Soho?